Hello pilots and ground crew, welcome back to my channel. Well, this will be a quickish video with a quick flight at the end because it's more of a you decide video. I often get asked which are the best motors to buy, and I say if you've got unlimited budget I give examples like T-motors and things like that, expensive motors. And if I get asked which are the cheapest motors to buy, I always say Racer Star. Right, because you can pick up a set of 4 of them for less than £20, and they're bloody good motors, you know what I mean? You're not going to get super power and stuff, it's usually the absolute beginner who asks that. But a couple of weeks ago I received an email asking me, George, I said what? No, I need some really good budget motors. Well, as it happens, I was in the market for some new motors myself, right, and I didn't have a lot of money to spend, so the email in this video came at exactly the right time, so to speak. So I had a look around, and that's where I found them Emax Eco motors. Picked up, got a set of 4 in there. You won't see them if I take them out, so I'll put a picture up. Right, but I've never used them, so I can't tell you if they're any good. I can tell you what I've seen on YouTube. Right, we'll say they're great and stuff like that, but I don't know, right, because each to their own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to whack them on the model, right, and give them a rip and let you make your own mind up. I'll tell you my thoughts, right, and you decide. But they're not top of the range, they're not the most expensive, they're not the cheapest, they're a budget. Right, which come in at a reasonable price. I won't say the price, I'll leave links in the description because the prices vary from time to time. As you know, I might say 40 quid and when you look they might be 45, and then people will leave comments. But yeah, but from what I've read, the specifications are pretty damn good. I got the 2400 kV 4-cell. And I'll whack them on a model and let you know what I think, and you make your own mind up, because I've never used them before. I've used Emax before quite a lot, but yeah, they sounded pretty good, so let's whack them on, get to the field, and you make your own mind up. Okay then, pilots and ground crew, to the field, after I've put them on a model of course. To the field. Well, I'll tell you right now, I'll be taking it steady today, because it'll be sod's law something will go wrong and I'll end up in that. Even if I'm flying over there, I'll end up there. So, a bit of a mess. Jesus Christ. You know what, my brain is saying, pack up, go back to the car. But I want to give these motors a test flight, so oh shit. Right then, let's get her into the air and see what happens. I'm staying to that side though, just in case. Even though this side ain't much better, and that's only what we can see. Tell you what, I'm not going through all that crap, I'll take off from over here. Right, to the flight. Okay then pilots, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to be taking it very steady in this flight. If you're after some loops and rolls, you're not going to bloody see them, and it's pretty obvious why. Because if anything is going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong today in this bloody weather. Well, the weather's okay, it's just the aftermath. The rain everywhere. It's bleeding flooded, as you can see. In fact, I had 2 batteries with me. And after this flight, I went home. I thought, I am not flying my last pack, because I'll have the last pack case. Anyway, getting back to these motors. They're quite good actually. They felt quite smooth and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I had some old props on. I should have put some brand new props on, because you could actually feel it, and you see that little wobble then? You can actually feel it on the props. But the motors We're performing great. I do a couple of little punch outs which you'll see coming up soon, but yeah, they had plenty of power. I never once pushed the throttle all the way to the top, and they felt quite good for budget motors. I mean, all I can say is I'm extremely happy. In fact, at the end of the flight, I pick up the quad and I look straight at the camera and say something like, "Hey, great." Yeah, that was like a little punch out. Wasn't full throttle because, well, as I said at the beginning, I was a bit nervous. Anyway, I'll shut up because I believe I'm coming into land soon. So I'll just let you watch the rest of the flight and hear my thoughts at the end of it. Cheers.
Since I was here on the street, I'm just passing my time away. To the left and to the right, a town of stone rose to the sky, and it's out of sight in a daily light. Here I am again in the city with a fistful of dollars, and baby, you better believe I'm back in New York. I'm back.
Well, call me a chicken if you like, but that's it. Did a couple of punch outs and stuff, but yeah, I'm well impressed with these motors. It felt good. I reckon they'll really have a lot more power and a lot more punch when I can, well, when I'm brave enough, but not in this fucking weather. Alright, excuse my French, sorry about that. But yeah, so I'm quite happy with them, so you make your own minds up though. It was a steady flight, and you know why, all that water, I just didn't want nothing to go wrong. Alright, but yeah, I'm happy, as I just said about 9 times, so catch you later, pilots and ground crew. Make your own minds up.